Alright, now this was a video about boat carpet snaps, and basically what I found was that I had this thicker carpet from the floor of my boat, and when the snaps failed, I went to replace the snaps, and I noticed that there was these little 1/4 inch snaps, basically what's available out there. And if you look here, that doesn't seem like that's going to do the job. So I went on a hunt for much longer snaps, this little post here, trying to find something that was much longer. And I found stuff that was maybe 1 millimeter longer, which didn't seem to help much at all. And the snaps cost anywhere from $1.50 to $2.25 a piece. And then I found this kit here on Walmart's website and many other websites where you can get 50 snaps for $15 shipped, basically. Seemed like a pretty good deal, pretty easy. So I went ahead and bought them, and then whenever I got them here, I couldn't really imagine that they would work for this, and so I imagine a lot of other people found the same issue, and and I saw many of the forums, people were looking for longer snaps, and Snap Right and Sell Right, and all these places have like $100 kit for a tool, plus probably another $100 for the snaps, specialized snaps you can use a rivet tool for. And I didn't want to go through all that to replace a few snaps. So what I decided to do was go ahead and give it a shot, and I found that this little $15 kit actually works perfectly fine. It just doesn't look like it will, so I figured I would give it a quick demonstration and maybe help a lot of other people save a ton of money. So here's an old snap. Let's see here. And you can see the socket portion of the snap is gone, but the nice rolled over edge there. Sometimes there's still some metal there as well, so watch out when you're taking these apart. You might find the metal shavings. I'm sorry, I tried to use my head. What I'm doing here, I like to take a pair of channel locks and just grab the snap. Sometimes they break in half, and sometimes they break into multiple little pieces. So watch out, don't want metal shavings in your carpet. Little kids running around, that's an issue. So I just pull it out. Quick inspection of the snap there. Doesn't look great. Kind of falling apart anyway. So, look at that metal shaving right there. That would have hurt. Alright, if there's extra carpet or anything sticking up, remove that. What I have here is the socket portion of the snap has broken off on most of my carpet. And so let's start with how to get the old snaps out. Hopefully you can see that pretty clearly. There's a little bit of metal in there. The lip's still there, just the socket portion is missing. So I was just using a pair of channel locks. Probably use vice grips or just a good pair of pliers. Do the same thing. A lot of my snaps were actually broken. Let's go ahead and do a quick comparison while I've got this out. You can see that the old snaps are slightly bigger or longer. And these other ones are about a 1/4 inch. And that's about all that's available. There's slightly longer ones out there available on eBay and places like that. But you don't really know what you're going to get, and when I say slightly longer, I mean like 1 millimeter at best. So if you look at the thickness of this carpet, any of you that have done this before or tried to do this automatically realize that that's not going to work. And so you probably hunt and hunt and hunt, just like I did. I went to Home Depot, and I went to Lowe's, and I went to Walmart, I went to Michael's, I went to eBay, I went to Amazon. And basically what I found was nothing that was really much longer. So basically, stick in this new snap, the button, push it in there, you can see the lip, and it doesn't come out to the other side, which is generally why we start looking for longer snaps to begin with. Okay. What I did is I went ahead and tried it on a couple of my other pieces of carpet, and it worked, so I figured I'd make a video and hopefully save everybody hundreds and hundreds of dollars and man hours of nonsense and searching for something that you're probably not going to find unless you go with the what is it called, the C-Rite, or I don't know. There's some rivet brands out there that are really awesome, but it's $100 for the tools and no telling how much for the actual snaps. I got this set up here where it was all three, the screw ends, the 3/8 snap, the buttons here, and the sockets, and all three of these, I think a total of 50 snaps for $15. Walmart, ordered only. You can't walk in the store and buy them. All right, anyway, the point is I put the button through. I can see the edge there. Okay, as long as I can see the edge, and I'm going to take our little backing tool here, and I'm going to push the button in it, just like this on the other side, so it keeps it in place, and also gives me something to keep it from pushing back out. Okay. Once that's in place, then you need to take the socket side, like so. You stick it on there, and ideally we would like for that center post, that shaft, to come through the hole. It doesn't, and that right there is why I searched and searched and searched for something longer. On this tool here, you can put it in there to help keep this post upright, like so. Personally, I don't like to use it. It just kind of gets in my way, but I'll give a couple of examples here. So what I do is I put on these ends here, you'll see they've got a little lip, and it takes that post, and as you bang this up against the post like so, it pushes the post outwards. This one pushes it outwards and rolls it back around. Just depends on what kit you buy. I like to use both. I'll start with this one, and we'll do one with the other in a minute. Then you just take a hammer, and if you move this around, forward and backward, you'll see that this little nub right here is actually inside that post, so it won't let it move around. And you give it a few taps. And if you look in there real good, you'll see that it's already nice and rolled over. There's my snap. There's the socket, or sorry, the button in the socket. And that's with the 1/4 inch on this thick of carpet. So don't feel like you got to run out there and pay, $2 a damn snap just to get an extra millimeter out of these. These 50 for $15 is a hell of a lot better deal, as it goes for, stainless or something like that. That's what it says, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it came from Walmart. Chinese crap. Alright, let's do another one. Let's do this one right here. So, basically, grab a hold of that, pull it right out. These things on the other side were breaking on me and leaving little metal shavings, so make sure you watch for that. You don't want barefoot kids running around on your carpet, metal shavings everywhere. Same on the bottom side, there was some metal shavings there before too. If you have any carpet or anything sticking up that's obviously going to get in the way, I just use a pair of scissors real quick and cut that off. Let's see here. This right here is the same thing as this, it's just a larger button size. And this is for the other side. If you turn on this thing on its back, I got a large piece of carpet here. Alright, see what I mean by having that extra in the way right there? Let's see those scissors. There's just no point in, I don't want something to specifically prevent me from accomplishing my goal. I know it's in the way. I want to be able to see that lip. There we go. Now I can at least see the lip. Push the button up against a little white holder, like so. Push the socket on so, and I can still see the lip, but it's definitely not coming through. And this time, instead of using the dark one, we'll use the one that came with that kit over there. And you can just use a regular hammer. This is what I had on my workbench. And you look in there, definitely spread it out nice and wide. But what it didn't do is it didn't curl it over. So, I personally like it to be curled over. This is the snap piece that I actually got from Michaels a long time ago with a 3/8 inch set. Yeah, 10mm or 3/8. Alright, I said I would use that tool and I didn't. Let's do one more. Fine. Yeah, see how it has metal on the bottom side too. So yeah, these things just wear out over time. Kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, the whole top piece just broke off. I'm not really that worried about it. This is some pretty old carpet. I'm not trying to mess up the carpet by any means, but I also don't have the money to go out and buy all new carpet like some people. So I would rather try to salvage what I have for another season. It's a pretty messed up little snap there. And there's that metal shavings on the bottom. I'm not trying to make extra. There we go. A nice hole through there. Once again, take the button, push it through the hole, and when I can actually see the lip a lot better, take this little backing piece to get it lined up, make sure it is lined up, take the socket, put it on there, like so. And then essentially this just snaps in like so, and now the socket is actually attached to it. Alright, looking down on the hole, I have to look down in that hole to make sure everything's lined up, because now I don't have this piece to do it all for me. And then this goes in there, and basically I set it now to help keep it straight, so that way you don't have one side rolled more than the other, and it basically tears the little rivet. One thing that I do like about this little thing, how it lines it up, is since it does snap into place, if you didn't tap it enough times, whenever you went to unsnap it, the socket would come off. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button. Leave a comment if it saved you some money. If you don't like the camera angles or the lighting or whatever, then just go spend a bunch of extra money on something else and don't watch my video.